It's Monday morning. I think it's about the 12th of November. It might be 11th or it might be 13th. I'm not quite sure. Just on the maize camp, having a look at that. We're getting back into it now. Got the maize there, a bit of whole crop and a bit of silage. Going back well, just checking to make sure I ain't overheating. I saw some starlings down there too. And they've buzzed off, thank God. I'll have to do outside sheet in a minute. Toby and Josh are going to horse and bells today. Now we're going to put one tractor on the trailer and one tractor on the bell grab, because it's fairly soft conditions, and if you're going to hitch off a bell trailer, you're going to have to direct drill some grass. The 15th of October, a bit late, but it's just started to come up. It's come up with a moss though a bit. It's all there, clover and the grass all there, but you want it a bit longer really, going into winter. So that moss is going to take over. The moss is doing quite well actually. Yeah, that moss is doing quite well. It's a bit worrying, but there's nothing we can do about it now. We'll have to leave it this spring. Some old stuff's come up, but you can see the lines. It stays warm, it'll grow a bit more. Put a lot of sand from that lagoon in one of my videos on there, so it's just started oomph when it goes. But still looking yellow from the roadside. We weren't looking green really, be completely satisfied. Is what is, I suppose. Got to try these things out, haven't you? We do it earlier if we could next time. Yeah, we did leave it a bit late. We were going to put wheat in there. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, here we are out in the field where we've done the silage. Like I said, look, we want this dry, it's not dry. We're going to have some soggy bells about, but it's more feed, so we're probably not going to have to go out and buy any silage this year. I think in total it's 130 odd bells. So 130 odd bells, we'll call 80 good bells because these are going to sag a bit. You have to chuck a few more of these in the rack instead of this. The make up. Got some grab. Put that other tractor on the trailer so we can keep moving about. Keep moving around the field so we spread the wheel marks. They probably won't stack them high, they'll probably just do one row along the bottom, reduce compaction then. But we got flotation tyres on that bell trailer. Yeah, they're heavy. That looks quite heavy, that does. It's not the latest we've made silage. We have made later. From my experience, it's not great. It's got a lot of juice in it. Right, so now I've got the cattle in, all the big cattle. We've got a few steers amongst the heifers. But we're going to sort out for market now because we want as much space in there as possible for the. We've got the in-calf heifers in the dry cage running together, and so you've got the odd steer like that one there. We're going to have to sort out and get gone to market because they're only costing us money now they're in the shed. Not much weight to them, but we've got to go to market. We don't really want to finish them. We've got an orange market coming on. So we've only got one time this month when we can actually send them on, so that's like this Wednesday coming. So we're going to sort some out in a minute and get some gone. I'm just having a walk through them to see if anything's got 2 tags. Got a heifer there, got a calf any time. It's there too. Okay. Ain't got many steers at all actually. Got one there. We've got to get, but it's probably going to be about a cattle box load, I reckon. Most of the bulls go on as calves, so anything what gets through, it's just 1 or 2 what slips through in that. for some reason or another. If we couldn't fit them on a box or whatever, or they went over age. So we're going to sort them out a minute, get numbers and whatnot, and get them gone. A few cows back in that. 194 there, he come from the spring unit. That one. That's all I say in my videos actually, is that one come from the spring unit. So we swept all these out and stored all these cattle down everywhere down here early this morning because we're on bell hauling, so we've got no tractors. I actually stored these down by hand today because I couldn't be asked to go at the autumn unit and get a straw chopper. So I put 4 bales of straw in there and chucked it around at 4:30 this morning. So I've done my fair share of work already for the day. But that's Monday for you. We've got everybody here on a Monday. Quite often at a weekend we have less people. So when they're all here, you want to get them spread out and you want to get them working. Keep the jobs going and whatnot. So the weekends can be quite a busy time. I do a lot more manual work on the weekends, definitely. And well, I do manual work all the time, but I do a lot of, I try to get a bit of paperwork in the weekdays where I know everybody's about. So I can't see any cow actually, what's going to calve today. I have one in here somewhere. But it all settled in. One good thing about doing it all early in the morning is now it's 9:30, and I can come down here and everything's settled. And I'll probably just walk the odd steer out outside the shed. There's one there, I'm going to get a cow. Going to move. So how I tell is I look at the cow, if you don't know, they're bagging that. But then they're loose there underneath the tail. You see how funny there? Getting loose. Ready to pop a calf out. So diet they're on. Feed them every day with a wagon. Sometimes put bales of hay down here if we're really pushed. That's all heifers there pretty much. Got the odd steer in there, but they'll probably stay because they're not giving us any grief. There's that heifer again. That's a nice heifer, that is. Yeah, he's good, he is. All the rest of these are miles off. See that? One with a nose ring in there where he's been sucking a cow out. So we put a nose ring on him if we try sucking another cow. This one here has lost his collar. Beat a light out with a straw chopper. Forgot to mention that. I said there's no stones in the straw this year, but I found one stone because he hit that light. So I've got to replace that somewhere. Even beat a light bulb out of it. Getting no light bulb in there either. I beat him out. That's about 80 quid, I reckon, one of those. Select for you. Viking Procross, whatever you call them. There ain't many steers about, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort them out a minute. Right, so we've got 1 or 2 without tags. So here's a steer here, he's got 2 tags. They've got to have at least 1 visible tag where you can read a number, and 1 button tag or metal tag, a tag of your choice. But to leave the farm, they have to have 2 tags in their ears. So I've got somewhat ripped some out with barbed wire and whatnot. Yeah, right. Just where they're running about in the grazing, especially on a year like this year where it's been tight grazing, they've been putting their heads in places and whatnot. So those ones have to go another day because I have to order the tags out and they'll take 2 or 3 days to come. So I've got 1 now, I just got to push them in there and sort them out. And we're done. Right, the heavens have just about stopped raining. I mean when the heavens open or whatever it is. Anyway, now it's stopped, I'll show you this. Got 2 calf huts set up. Just got to get some more gates for the rest. Got 6 calves. We've got in there 4, 5, 6, 7 in there, 6 in there, Real mixed bag. All heifers bar one bull here, because he was littler than the rest up there, so I thought I'd bring him down. I was going to keep all heifers and then bulls in one spot, but I can't imagine that staying like that for too long. But when we sort out the bulls to go to market or whatever, we'll just come down and pick them out one by one. It should be pretty straightforward. Got his goat hurdles on the front. I didn't buy the pens for the huts because I thought he'd had enough gates, so I got a lot of these hanging about and whatnot. And I thought if I have these gates in between, so I'm going to straw this down in a minute, but if I have these gates in between, then I can pull this out and then sort them out, regroup them, and group them out at different sizes, because I always like doing that, because I find it like a lot better for the calves. So these can hold up to 8 calves, probably 10 crossbreds. That's a crossbred, see it's a lot smaller. We have got a few crossbreds coming through at the moment, because I might have brought down a crossbred bull from the spring unit. I can't remember if I did or not in January. I've never written in my diary, so God knows. But they've literally just come out the box here and then gone straight in. So a few of them have gone in straight away and sat in there. And it's been absolute pissing it down all day. All this surface water everywhere. But I come in here. This is great. Nice bit of shelter in here. So I'm going to leave this open for now, because he ran quite airy shit before. So yeah, it's nice. I can nearly sleep in there myself. I didn't have a nice warm house to go into. Night. If I had fit further out there, I might soon sleep out here. But for now, I'll get back in my house. Yeah, that's turning in alright. It will fill the rest up before long. So I don't like, we've got calves everywhere at the moment. I don't like driving around everywhere feeding calves, because it takes up time to look more than one place. Alright, here we go. Just feeding them, store them down outside. All ran straight out. Have a lot here. We've got to learn a lot here. So I learn everything, come out of the feeder, all sat in there. Oh, just get in there and see what it's like. Yeah, it's definitely a climate difference. There's definitely no wind in here. Heifer born today. We've had 3 today. Now that one, real mixed bag. Angus bull. Yeah, that's a heifer. Never a heifer here. We've had a good heifer run. That's what we want. Angus bulls, beef bulls, dairy heifers. That's what we like. Slot here is finished. Okay, right, see what I like in the morning. Got another 2. I'm going to fill them out. I'm going to wait another 5 for long, I reckon.